They've made a complete utter mess of the living room. Look at these pillows. I have these pillows always nicely set up and they have completely ruined them. So come on, you guys, stop the playing, stop the playing. It is time to get your balls cut off. Yay! Papas. They're looking at me like, what the fuck is going on? Hi, Papas. So, let's go get some testicles cut off. Because they ain't gonna be spraying up in my house, making my house smell like cat stuff. No, that ain't gonna happen. Hey guys, welcome back to my journal. This is Roxy from fortrainersbytrainers.com. So my last video was kind of just an introduction to like me and what's been going on and stuff like that. And you know, I've got to say that I feel so like in my element right now with the way that I've changed things and the way that I present things to you guys. I've gotten so many like email responses. I've got some Facebook messages and stuff like that from those of you who are following me on Facebook or on my email list and asking me questions about like, you know, what you can do to kind of get your business going and telling me how much, you know, you following along with the stuff that I put out there is really like inspiring to you. And I feel so amazing. So I thank you guys so much for your support. And keep it rolling, keep it coming. If you know any friends who like, you know, are out there who are trying to figure out this like fitness business thing out, let them know about what I'm doing and open them up to a new perspective. Not a lot of people are out there sharing their stories so openly. You know, people talk about like how to have a fitness business and they talk at you, but nobody's actually like bringing you into the process. And that's exactly what I want to do at For Trainers by Trainers. So thank you so much for joining me on this ride. I've got a couple of new articles I want you guys to check out on the site for this week. So my June 2017 income report gives you a little open book and bird's eye view of how the business did in the month of June. And I hope to share with you guys these kind of things every single month. And then one of the more important articles as of late, F modesty trainers, charge what your work is worth. We spend too much time undercharging ourselves and undercharging our services and devaluing ourselves. So I want to make sure you guys take a look at those articles. So I want to show you guys one of my favorite tools to use here. This is called Base. Oh, there goes my phone. Never a dull moment here. This is called Basecamp, and it's a project management software. It is our virtual office for myself and my staff, and where we are able to go in and like make lists and to-do lists and all that other stuff to keep on top of everything we have to do for client updates and all that other stuff. So this program, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you how important it is to have a system where your entire staff can just go to in one place and keep on top of what's going on. Even if you were to just use this on your own, like let's say you don't have a staff, it's just you can create like little projects and be able to have a way to track your to-dos and everything that you have going on. So I cannot stress enough, go to basecamp.com. So let's talk about what's been going on with me. So I had this really interesting conversation the other day. And it's really like helped me to bring some focus into my work and just what I'm doing. And I feel so connected to me again and my passion and what my purpose is. I found my why and I'm rocking the hell out of that baby and just like being more confident about presenting myself authentically. Man, if there's anything that I can share with you when it comes to like how to get started and like, you know, where you should start next. For instance, I had a really great question come in from a new trainer. And I mean, I think that a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about right now is actually more for people who are more advanced in our industry. Like if you've already got experience, you've already done the gym thing, you're freaking tired of that shit, you want to get your own thing going. Like I think that I gear more towards that. But I know that there are going to be new trainers who watch this who are, you know, they want to do this and they want to know the best ways to get started. And her question basically is, or was that, like, you know, how should she begin? Like, should she be focusing on starting her own business right away, or should she be focusing on working in a gym? And I kind of have a twofold, like, answer for that. Like, quite honestly, if it was the perfect scenario, like if you have the ability to work for a company that doesn't treat you like a number, good luck at finding that. That pays you pretty decently, and one that you actually really enjoy. I really think that for brand new trainers, it's a great idea to get in there, to get in the gym, to get your hands wet, to train as many people as you can, like hands-on, and get that real experience. Like there's nothing in the world that's like real hands-on experience. And I'm not talking about just like doing it for a couple of months, or, oh, you just train like Sally Sue in her living room. No, like get in the gym and grind that shit out and like pay your dues and do it. Do it because you love it, you know, and get that experience. When you're working in an actual gym, like you shouldn't really have any wants for things. Like everything is right there for you. You got all the equipment you could ever need, you know, and there are members around. You need to learn how to find your niche, number one. So who is the perfect client that you want to work with, that connects with you, that speaks your language, that when you know that you have those appointments on your books, that you get up every morning like, yeah, boom, let's go ahead and do this shit, man. Like, and being in a gym kind of allows you that opportunity to explore that. The other thing that I always say with new trainers, like why it's good for you to start in a gym, is that, you know, some gyms out there will invest in your education. They want you to at least know the basics about training, you know, they want you to at least have some kind of a certification. And like a lot of places have like in-house courses and stuff. When I was working for the Sports Club LA, like they had at the time, like Sports Club was the highest level that you could work for when it comes to a gym. Like they were way higher than Equinox, because Equinox came years after the Sports Club. And the Sports Club LA cornered the market on luxury clubs. And they always hired the best of the best. Like when I first heard about that gym, like that was my first year being a trainer. And I overheard some trainers talking about, oh, you know, so-and-so tried to get into the Sports Club LA and they like couldn't get in, they didn't get hired or whatever. And I found out that getting into that place was like Fort Knox. Like they wanted the smartest, the brightest, they wanted the most talented trainers there. Like you had to have like a 5 interview step process. And to tell you the truth, when you got into the gym, they gave you a freaking written test. Like, all right, boom, before you even got to talk to the manager, hey, what's going on? Oh, nice to meet you. Here, take this test. Okay. Then they went, made sure you passed it, and then you had your interview. And then you had to go interview with human resources. And then you had to come back and interview with the head fitness manager. And then you had to come back and interview with the general manager. It was that freaking serious. And if you didn't pass each part, honey, you did not get in. They didn't hire you. I passed it all with flying colors, by the way, and in one shot. I got hired by that club, and those were probably the most intelligent group of trainers I'd ever been around. Like being in that environment made me want to be a better trainer. And I've always been hungry for information and just wanting to learn and wanting to be the best among the best. But when I was there, it just catapulted it like way up to the top for me. And that was a great experience. I would never trade that for anything in the world, you know? And that, like, let's contrast that from when I was working at New York Sports Club. I don't know how they are back in the day, how they are now, but back in the day, they used to want us walking around with like squeegee bottles, cleaning off machines and stuff. And I was always like, I am not doing that shit. I am not maintenance. I am a trainer. I'm not doing that. The most I will do is put a weight back, and that's it. I ain't picking up no towels. I'm not handing towels to members, because I didn't want to be seen as subservient. I didn't want to be seen as below or beneath anyone. And when you're cleaning the freaking machines, I mean, that's what you kind of look like, you know. And no offense to the maintenance crew, that's a whole different thing. You're a trainer doing maintenance. You look like, you know, you look like the help. And I always commanded respect from my clients. Like, the way you have respect for your doctor, for your lawyer, for your tax accountants, for all those people, those specialized professionals, you're gonna bring that same level of respect to me and my work, because I am a specialist at what I do. And I mean, that when you have that kind of perspective, it just changes the game for you. When you go out on your own and you build your business, you understand your purpose and where you stand as a professional. You won't go out and lowball yourself and ask people to pay you rock bottom rates just because you don't think you're worth your dime or that dime. You don't think you're worth it. Honey, my rule right now, I don't roll out of bed for less than 3 figures an hour. I'll say it again. I don't roll out of bed for less than 3 figures an hour, ever, for anyone. Even when I put together packages, I'm still making bank. But that's from years of experience, hands-on, working in the gym, busting my ass, working with nearly about 1,000 clients, hands-on. I've been in this industry for 20 years, you guys. I've done everything from one-on-one training to group situations, corporate situations, and stuff like that. So I've had the experience of touching base with many people, many ages, all this stuff. And that's because I didn't start off trying to just go for business right away. All right, so finally sitting down, about to get some work going with for my inner circle clients, some feedback stuff, writing stuff down. I always write down all of my notes and everything that I have. Ooh, I got my checkbook out over there. I'm already looking at my numbers. So now I got my stuff over here, just everything written down. Just sat down, had me a Subway sandwich, so I'm nice and fueled. I'm ready to go. It's pretty late at night right now, or rather, it's not even nighttime. It's morning right now. It's like, I don't know. I think it's probably about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've been up for maybe about 90 minutes or so. And it's funny because sometimes I feel like I wake up in the middle of the night for various reasons. Sometimes it's anxiety. I get this weird anxiety that just comes over and just pops me up out of bed, wakes me up, and I'm dwelling on something that's just really so stupid usually, When I was really in the throes of my own insanity and my depression and trying to figure out what my next moves need to be with my life, I remember waking up worried about clients, losing clients or never getting another client again my entire life, or just losing relevancy in the industry. And it would just keep me up at night because I was just how do I get back to my heyday, when I was really flying at the top. And sometimes I wake up with the anxiety of the audacity. What audacity? Who do you think you are? This little voice that's kind of why do you think you deserve to be successful, or whatever. It's the most freakiest thing. Our minds can play the biggest tricks on us, and it can really defeat you if you allow it. And the thing about it is that people who are highly successful, it's not that they don't ever doubt themselves or have fear about what they're getting into, especially, when you're a business owner, you take so much risk. There's so much risk involved. But my AC just popped on, if that's what you're kind of hearing in the background. But it's crazy because it's they take risks and they have fears and they have anxiety about things. But the difference is the successful don't let it get to them. The successful don't let it take them over, or let that be the defining moment as to what they choose to do. They get up, they keep going. You kind of have to ignore those lies that you tell yourself, that insecurity, to just shut the fuck up and pick up and keep moving. And so that's what I do. Yeah. So sometimes, what keeps me up too is I'll have an idea for something, and I always have lots of ideas for business, products, new ebooks, this, that, the other,
blog posts, videos, whatever. And I just want to get it done. I'm so excited about it. I just want to pop up and do it and get it done. And I think sometimes that's like a hard thing for me, is like just remembering to maintain a semblance of balance, not getting up in the middle of the night to work because I have an impulsive ideal that needs to just get done now. So, so much. There's so much that goes into being an entrepreneur, being a business owner. But the thing is that this isn't my blood. I mean, I've been doing this, running businesses and finding ways to make my own money, doing what I love since I was like 12 years old, And, yeah, it's just, I love it. I really do. It has its ups and downs, but I think when this is really for you and you're really about it, that it's 100% worth it.
All right, so check this out. It's nighttime right now, and I'm actually sitting here working on YouTube videos. I'm working on a YouTube video to put up for my vlog channel, for my Rockstar Fitness channel. And the most amazing thing is happening right now, and I had to share this with you. So I'm sitting here working, and you know that thing they always talk about with passive income. Passive income, that's like a big thing in the online, world, the online marketing world, and all this other stuff. And that was one of the things that's been the greatest thing about having an online business, is that you can create information products, you can create workouts for people to be able to buy and sell them on your site. So I've had these workouts that I created that are some really kick-ass workouts, and I don't know why I sold them for a minute and then I didn't do anything with them, and I decided to put them back into my email list funnel and make it available for people to purchase. So I sent out an email like, hey, check out these workouts. If you want to do a Metcon circuit, you're looking for a way to kick up your cardio, this is a really great way to do it. 2 workouts that I sent to my email list subscribers, and a discount code. Now the workouts are only $10 or something like that each. And then if they buy them they bought both of the workouts, together, I gave them like a discount code for that. And it's so great because what happened is people actually started buying the actual freaking product. And the way that I put it into my email list is that, so when a new subscriber comes on and they've been on the email list for a little while, they'll get that email and they can decide whether or not they want to get it. And that's passive income in action right there. I mean, it's just a small sale. And the thing that you have to realize is that not every single person that joins your email list, or not every single person that follows you on your social media, whatever, that comes into contact with you, is going to become an actual client, let's say an ongoing client paying you a monthly rate or retainer fee to work with you. But that's okay, because again, we're in the job of helping people. And when that is your first priority, you make ways to be able to help people and meet them where they are along the way. Like these people that have decided to purchase this program for $10, they buy 2 of them, that's like $20 plus the little discount code that I gave them. It's like 10% off. That's like for each person that might purchase that. You see my cat back there. This is like reality here. It's his reality. I ain't even editing that out. I'm gonna just go. But it's like, you reap the benefits of creating a useful product one time that you can keep offering to people and show them the value of what you do. And then they can decide whether they want to move into other products and stuff that you offer. Like a $10 sale could become, a $27 or $37 full program that they can buy. Or maybe they will come and do buy one of your coaching programs or something where you charge like $100 or whatever, or go into high level coaching where you might charge $300-400 a month. Or maybe they decide that they want to become a one-on-one personal training client where they buy a whole package for you in the thousands of dollars. You know how high it can get when people actually buy training packages in person. So that one little thing, that one little offer, you never know where that could go. It could be that person buys that one thing and never buys anything from you again, but you've provided a value to what they do. And that's what this is about, you guys. That's it in a nutshell. And so I just sent out the email the other day, so now it's in the funnel. So whenever anybody, new comes on and they're on for a while, they're really engaging with my, email list, opening stuff up, it'll send it to them as a means for me to say, hey, thanks, by the way, if you want something that I can help you with, here it is, $10, whatever, boom. And everyone wins. Everyone wins. That's the beauty of this whole thing, you guys. Man, I'm telling you, I'm gonna share everything that I know. I'm gonna share with you, and I want you guys to apply that too. So, boom, 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 win-win. So right now, for me, in this current month, this is July. We're at mid-July right now. I am just really hyper-focused on getting my mojo back and putting it out there, sharing my story, and just like being super focused on what I want, changing my energy. And I think that, the people that follow me through Rockstar Fitness and, my actual coaching business, I think they see it and they feel the difference. They feel the energy shift in me. I'm getting a lot of likes, comments, shares, follows and stuff like that on my social media. Things are really moving quickly because my energy has changed. And that's the power of social media that I love so much, is that connecting directly to your audience like this. I mean, there's no better way to work and to do and to put yourself out there. In fact, it's great because I picked up a couple of clients just from them watching my stuff, and people know when you're authentic, when you love what you do, and to be able to say that, yeah, I get to help people from around the world. I'm checking my Google Analytics the other day, and I see someone from the city of a city in New Zealand reading my freaking blog in real time, so it's an amazing thing that we get to do and get to share, and that's what it is all about for me, and that's what it should be about for you. The more you can get into that, the more you can think about that, the further I think you're going to be able to go when it comes to your business. So that's it today, you guys. I hope that this message inspired you. I hope that you stay fired up. I hope that just by watching me do what I do, that it helps you to have a clarity about what you have to do and take your next steps. Listen, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you're new here and you're watching this, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notifications button so that you don't miss a single video from me. If you're watching this from my Rockstar Fitness page, and for the next couple of months until I really build up some momentum on my new channel, For Trainers by Trainers, I'm gonna go ahead and post. I'm actually gonna post my videos on both channels. So make sure that you click the link above right here, okay, and the little information thing, and also in the description, I'll put the link for my actual For Trainers by Trainers YouTube channel. And one more thing, I blog a lot on my actual website. And there you'll be able to read some more tips and all this other stuff. I blog about 3 to 4 times a week. So make sure that you check out For Trainers by Trainers, and make sure that you get on my email list. I have a free special gift for you guys, teaching you about how to get things online quickly and my best tips to bringing your fitness business online. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.